Good afternoon, everybody. This is a Yard Machines 21-inch push mower, 550EX model, Briggs Stratton engine. Picked it up for free the other day. Don't know what's wrong with it or if there's anything wrong with it. So we will give it a shot and see what we get. This is a ready start model, so no prime and no choke is needed. So we will see what happens. Well, that's a surprise there. So it looks like maybe just clean the carburetor, clean the machine in general, and probably change the oil and sharpen the blade, and it will be good to go. Let me get my tools and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is take off the air filter cover on this particular mower. Here's the air filter. You can see it's pretty gnarly. Probably will clean it the best we can for now and replace it later on. You will have 4 bolts, one here, 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 and here. They will be sizes 5/16 and 9/32. We will go ahead and remove those, and I'll come back. Okay, now that the bolts are removed, you remove the other cover. And then right here is your carburetor. Down here, you have little clamps on your fuel line. Usually I clamp off the fuel line with some vice grips when doing this. That way I don't have to drain the gas. And then here is your throttle control and your spring here. So you'll be able to disconnect all of this and get the carburetor out. Let me take care of that and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we've taken the carburetor off. Spring stays on, but your 2 other things come off. Let's get some light here. I've already taken out the 2 bolts here. They're the same size as 2 on the air filter area. We're going to be taking this out here next and taking the bowl of the carburetor off. So we actually took this out, took the bowl off, and you can see the floats and everything are in pretty good condition. So we'll be taking the needle, or the hinge, I'm sorry, the hinge and the float needle is underneath there. And this part here, and this, we'll be taking that off and getting in there to clean everything. Okay, we're back. So if you remember, I've already taken off the bowl and the floats and the float needle and cleaned those. I'll put a picture of the float needle in the video. This is the other part. It's not picking up too good on the camera, tight focus, but you see how it's yellow. It comes apart. You need to be careful when you take it apart. It does come apart, but you want to make sure you clean in these. And there's little holes in the middle here. Looks like you can see through them. They don't want to focus too well. But usually I'll still stick a a piece of wire from a wire brush through them after I clean them, just to make sure. But you just want to clean all this, and then when you're done, stick it back together. And then of course the carburetor, it's not picking up too well, but you want to take this out and clean under there, and then you just have different areas in here that you need to clean as well with carb cleaner or brake fluid cleaner. And then I will clean off the carburetor in general, and you want to spray some in here, you know, just get it nice and clean to make sure everything's going to flow through it properly. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back with you. Okay everybody, we're back. We got everything nice and cleaned. The outside of the carburetor is going to be about as clean as I care to get it. Took apart everything, cleaned it real good. I didn't have a wire brush thread, so I used a really tiny crochet needle to get into those spots. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to clean the rest of this engine off some, and then we're going to put the carburetor back on. So I will be with you shortly. Alright guys, I did clean this air filter. It does need replaced. There is a lot of oil on it for whatever reason. I don't really think there should be. It's not the type that you soak in oil to help filter. So I did spray it with my hose, just because there's so much oil. I felt comfortable that it wasn't going to penetrate the paper or anything, and then I dried it really well. I cleaned just around the carburetor, so I don't have to take it off again to clean. I'm going to clean the rest of the mower later, but we're going to get put back together and fired back up. The carburetor is hooked back up. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to zoom in editing. The carburetor is hooked back up, so I got to put the blower cover back on for now and put the air filter and everything back on, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so everything is put back together. A few of you might be asking at the beginning, or why at the beginning I didn't drain the gas completely. I looked at the gas. It didn't smell bad. It wasn't yellow or anything. What I'm thinking happened is maybe they stored it with a little bit of gas over the winter, added new gas, and perhaps it wouldn't start for them or was giving them trouble. I don't know. They didn't tell me anything about it. So I didn't drain the gas, so we'll see if that's gonna be a problem or not. I don't think it will be. It may just take 2 pulls to get this started, although it would be nice to get it started on 1. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot here and see what we get. I just want to note, I have given it time for the gas to fill the carb bowl and everything, but it still might need to get cycled through, so it might take more than 1 pull on the first part here. And there you have it, 1 good pull, and the engine now starts with ease. And I'm not going to show you, but I'm just going to clean up the rest of the mower probably on another day, and hopefully sell it to somebody that can use a mower. It's a decent mower. It's in really good shape. So I hope you all learned something, enjoyed watching. This is my first mower repair video, so filming it took quite a bit longer time to get it done. I could probably have this done in less than half an hour if I wasn't filming. So anyway, you folks have a great day, and thanks for watching.